Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that one of the biggest moments in human history happened because someone basically said, "Oops, no master plan, no genius strategy, just one mistake." History is filled with accidents that changed everything, from countries being discovered by mistake to medicines that saved millions because scientists forgot to clean their lab. It's almost comforting, because if you've ever sent a text to the wrong person, burned your dinner, or accidentally liked a photo from 2016, congratulations, you and history have something in common. Today, we're exploring how a single mistake changed the course of human civilization forever. And trust me, the ending might make you wonder how different your life would be if one person had simply followed directions. Let's start in 1492. Christopher Columbus had one goal: sail west, reach Asia, get rich from spices. Simple enough, except there was one tiny problem. His calculations for Earth's size were, well, let's just say they belonged in the same category as "I'll only eat one potato chip." Columbus believed Asia was much closer than it actually was. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Instead of reaching Asia, he bumped into an entirely different continent. Imagine ordering an Uber to New York and somehow ending up in Brazil. That's basically what happened. Even after landing there, Columbus still thought he'd reached Asia. He called the people he met Indians. That mistake lasted for centuries. One navigation error reshaped trade, politics, migration, empires, and eventually the modern world. History's biggest recalculating route. Now let's fast forward to 1928. Scientist Alexander Fleming returned from vacation. Already relatable, he looked at his laboratory, and it was messy. Again, very relatable. One Petri dish had grown mold. Normally you'd throw it away. Instead, Fleming noticed something strange. The bacteria around the mold had disappeared. The mold was killing them. That accidental observation led to penicillin, the world's first true antibiotic. Millions upon millions of lives have been saved because someone forgot to clean up. Parents around the world. So you're saying leaving your room messy could save humanity? No, please don't use that excuse. But sometimes, curiosity matters more than perfection. Now here's one of history's tastiest accidents. In 1853, a customer at a restaurant kept complaining. The fries are too thick. The chef became annoyed, really annoyed, so he sliced the potatoes paper thin, fried them until they were extra crispy, added way too much salt, and served them out of pure sarcasm. The customer loved them. Everyone else loved them too. That's how potato chips were born. Imagine trying to insult someone and accidentally inventing the snack responsible for half of every Super Bowl party. Some mistakes become billion-dollar businesses, others just make your fingers permanently smell like barbecue seasoning. One of the greatest inventions ever, the microwave. In 1945, engineer Percy Spencer was working with radar technology. During an experiment, he noticed the chocolate bar in his pocket had melted. Most people would have thought, well, that's unfortunate, Percy thought. What melted it? He experimented with popcorn, then eggs. The eggs exploded. Science can be dramatic. Eventually, he realized microwave energy could cook food. Today, millions of people owe dinner to one melted chocolate bar. Without that accident, college students everywhere would still be eating cold pizza. Actually, they still do, but now it's optional. Sometimes mistakes don't happen in science. Sometimes they're just bad ideas that somehow work. Take the creation of YouTube. The founders originally wanted it to be a dating website. Seriously, people were supposed to upload videos introducing themselves. Nobody used it. The idea failed. Instead of giving up, they allowed people to upload any video. That tiny change transformed YouTube into one of the biggest platforms on Earth. Without that failed dating idea, you probably wouldn't be watching this video. And somewhere, a forgotten business plan is crying quietly in a drawer. Sometimes failure isn't the opposite of success. It's just success wearing an ugly disguise. It's easy to think history is controlled by perfect plans. Kings, generals, scientists. But reality is much messier. People make mistakes. They get lost, forget things, break stuff, take wrong turns. The difference is what happens next. Some ignored accidents, others became curious. Instead of asking, who messed up, they asked, what can we learn? That simple question has changed the world over and over again. History isn't only written by geniuses. Sometimes it's written by people who refuse to waste a good accident. Now imagine this. What if Columbus had accurate maps? What if Fleming cleaned his lab? What if that chef stayed calm? What if Percy Spencer ate his chocolate before entering work? Human history might look completely different. It's strange to think the world you live in today could exist because someone made a mistake. So here's today's question. What's the biggest accident you've ever had that actually turned out to be a good thing? Tell me in the comments. Some of the best stories start with the words, "So, this wasn't supposed to happen." And if you enjoy exploring the unbelievable what-ifs, forgotten stories, and surprising moments that shaped our world, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because history isn't just about what happened. It's about the tiny moments that changed everything, and we'll see you in the next video.